Let me ask you something before we dive in. Are you ready to live your best life? No, I'm serious. Think about it. Are you really ready to wake up every single day with the fire and conviction to be the best version of yourself? Because if you are, then I've got 9 things you need to tell yourself every day to train your mind, to feed your soul. These truths will guide you, keep you focused, and remind you who you really are. I've left one important question for you in the comment section because your thoughts are as important as mine. Check it out and let's grow together. Number 1, I am the best. This isn't arrogance. This is belief. Belief in yourself. Belief that you were made for something bigger, something better. Every day you wake up, you have to tell yourself, I am the best. Because if you don't believe it, how do you expect anyone else to? This doesn't mean looking down on others, but it means recognizing the greatness in yourself. Trust me, the world will try to tell you otherwise. But when you know you're the best at what you do, you don't stop for doubt, you don't stop for fear. You stop letting other people define your worth. You stop second, guessing your abilities. You walk into every room with confidence, knowing you belong. Every step you take is purposeful. You don't shy away from challenges, you embrace them because you know you have what it takes. Being the best isn't about being better than others. It's about being the best version of you. When you believe that, your actions will reflect it. Success starts with your mindset, and greatness flows from within. Keep that belief strong and watch as doors of opportunity open before you. Number 2 are I can do anything. Too many people live their lives thinking, I can't. Let me tell you something you can. You can do anything you set your mind to. The only limitations you have are the ones you place on yourself. When you tell yourself every day, I can do anything, you open doors to new possibilities. Don't wait for someone to give you permission to go after what you want. You can do anything. It's not about waiting for the right time, the right opportunity, or the right support. It's about creating those opportunities for yourself. Your potential is limitless, but it starts with belief. Every successful person has faced doubt, fear, and uncertainties, but they didn't let that stop them. They took action despite the fear. Every time you tell yourself, I can, you're moving closer to your dreams, one step at a time. So don't just dream, do. The key is consistency. Day by day, inch by inch, you move forward, move, I can't, from your vocabulary and replace it with relentless action. If you say it enough, you'll believe it. And when you believe it, you'll achieve it. Number 3, my future is bright. You know, it's crazy. Too many people live in darkness when their future is shining, but they're too busy focusing on the clouds. Every single morning, say to yourself, my future is bright. I don't care what happened yesterday. I don't care if today feels hard. You've got to keep your eyes on the horizon because your future, my friend, is brighter than you even know. But you've got to claim it. The setbacks you face today are just setting the stage for something better. Your failures are lessons, not defeats. Every time you feel like giving up, remember that your future is still waiting for you, full of potential and success. You are not defined by where you are right now, but by where you're going. And where you're headed is full of light growth and achievement. So trust the process, keep pushing, and never lose sight of your vision. Every storm runs out of rain, and just beyond the clouds, the sun is still shining. Stay patient and stay hopeful. Number 4, I am getting better each day. Progress, that's what it's about. You're not going to wake up tomorrow and suddenly be perfect, but you can wake up tomorrow and be better than you were yesterday. Every single day, you are getting stronger, smarter, wiser, and more capable. Say it. I am getting better each day. When you see your growth, when you see how far you've come, you'll realize how unstoppable you are. Growth isn't always obvious, but it's happening. Every challenge you face is shaping you. Every mistake is teaching you something new. When you embrace this mindset, you stop being hard on yourself for not being perfect and start celebrating the small victories. Each day is an opportunity to improve, to learn, and to evolve. You might not be where you want to be yet, but you're on your way, and that's what matters. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Embrace the journey and know that every lesson you learn, every obstacle you overcome, is turning you into the person you are meant to be. Number 5, I will work hard. Success is not handed to anyone. You've got to work for it. You've got to sweat for it. There are no shortcuts in life. If you want something, you have to be willing to put in the work. So tell yourself every morning, I will work hard. While everyone else is sleeping, doubting, or making excuses, you'll be grinding, pushing, and becoming better. Success doesn't come to the lazy, it comes to the relentless. Hard work builds discipline, and discipline builds success. You're going to have days where you feel like quitting, but the ones who make it are the ones who don't. They push through the discomfort, the fatigue, and the doubt. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So don't just dream about success, earn it. The grind may be tough, but the reward is worth every bit of effort you put in. Consistency is key. When you put in the hours, the results will follow. Don't get distracted by the easy way out because shortcuts never lead to long-term success. Number 6, no excuses. Let me tell you something. Excuses are nothing but lies we tell ourselves to justify why we're not where we should be. No excuses. You're not too tired. You're not too busy. You're not too old. You're not too young. Stop telling yourself what you can't do and start focusing on what you can do. Every time you make an excuse, you're giving up on your own potential. So, no more excuses. Life doesn't wait for you to be ready. It keeps moving. And so should you. Every time you make an excuse, you're holding yourself back from reaching your full potential. You either find a way or you find an excuse. It's that simple. Successful people don't waste time blaming others or circumstances. They take ownership of their lives and find solutions. So today, start holding yourself accountable. Refuse to let excuses define your destiny. Every excuse is a missed opportunity, and every moment you justify inaction, you delay your success. Don't let excuses rob you of your greatness. Number 7, I was born to do great things. Do you feel that? That pull inside you. That's greatness calling your name. You were born to do great things. You weren't put here just to get by. You weren't created to be average. You've got a purpose, a calling. And every single day, you need to remind yourself that greatness is in your DNA. You were born for this. Don't settle for less when greatness is in your blood. You were designed with a unique talent, a gift that the world needs. Don't keep it hidden. You owe it to yourself and the world to shine. Every time you doubt yourself, remember that you were chosen for something special. Every challenge you face is preparing you for your moment of greatness. It's not about being better than anyone else. It's about being the best version of yourself. So walk in your purpose and never forget. You were born for greatness. Every great achievement starts with a decision to try. It's up to you to claim your greatness and make it real. Number 8, people's opinions don't affect me. You know what happens when you start living life on your terms? People start talking. They'll criticize. They'll doubt you. They'll try to bring you down. But guess what? People's opinions don't affect me. Let them talk, let them doubt. Their words can't stop your grind. Their negativity can't slow you down. You're focused, locked in. So don't give people the power to shake your confidence. You've got too much to accomplish to worry about what other people think. Opinions are just that, opinions. They aren't facts. The truth is, most people are projecting their own insecurities onto you. What really matters is how you see yourself. If you believe in your mission, if you're committed to your journey, then what anyone else says is irrelevant. Stay focused on your path. Don't let outside noise disrupt your inner peace. You weren't born to fit into anyone else's box. Keep moving forward, stay grounded in your purpose, and let the results speak for themselves. Number 9, life is precious. At the end of the day, no matter how hard you work, no matter how many goals you set, you've got to remember, life is precious. Don't waste a single moment. Don't let negativity steal your joy. Don't take the people you love for granted. Every day you're alive is a gift. Treat it like one. Wake up with gratitude, live with passion. And always remember that life is too short to be anything but your best. We often get so caught up in the hustle and grind that we forget the bigger picture. This life, these moments, they're fleeting. So, while you're working hard for your goals, don't forget to appreciate the beauty around you. Take time to laugh, to love, to live fully. Time is something you can't get back, so don't waste it on things that don't bring you joy or purpose. Make every day count. Surround yourself with positivity and never lose sight of what really matters. Life is precious, and it's up to you to make the most of it. There you have it, 9 things to tell yourself every single day, because you deserve to live a life full of greatness, potential, and purpose. And remember, I left a question in the comment section. I want to hear from you because your thoughts, your insights, they're important to this journey we're on together. Stay focused, stay motivated, and keep pushing forward because you are the best. If you've made it this far, drop a 100 in the comments. It shows you are part of the 1% that's improving every single day.
Are you ready to take your life to the next level? Are you tired of feeling like you're not enough, like you're always falling short of your own expectations and the expectations of others? If so, I have a message for you today that has the power to transform your life in ways you never thought possible. And it all starts with one simple thing: learning to love yourself. You see, self-love is the foundation of everything. It's the key to unlocking your true potential, to living a life that is authentic, fulfilling, and full of joy. But for so many of us, self-love feels like an impossible dream. We've been told that it's selfish, that it's indulgent, that it's something we have to earn through hard work and sacrifice. But the truth is, self-love is not something you have to earn. It's something you are worthy of simply because you exist. It's something that is your birthright, your divine inheritance. And when you start to cultivate a deep sense of love and compassion for yourself, everything in your life begins to shift. So today I want to share with you 10 powerful ways to start loving yourself more deeply, more fully, and more unconditionally. These are practices that have transformed my own life and the lives of countless others, and I know they can do the same for you. Start your day with gratitude. Before you even get out of bed in the morning, take a few moments to think about all the things you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as the warmth of your bed, the sound of the birds outside your window, or the fact that you woke up today with breath in your lungs. When you start your day from a place of gratitude, you set the tone for everything that follows. Practice self-compassion. We all make mistakes. We all have flaws and imperfections. But instead of beating yourself up over them, try practicing self-compassion. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to a beloved friend. Offer yourself kindness, understanding, and forgiveness. Remember that you are doing the best you can with what you have, and that is always enough. Nourish your body. Your body is your temple, your sacred vessel. And when you treat it with love and respect, it will serve you well for a lifetime. So make a commitment to nourishing your body with whole, healthy foods, plenty of water, and regular exercise. Get enough sleep, and take time to rest and recharge when you need it. When you take care of your body, you send a powerful message to yourself that you are worthy of love and care. Cultivate a positive inner dialogue. The way you talk to yourself matters, and if you're constantly putting yourself down, criticizing yourself, or comparing yourself to others, it's time to make a change. Start paying attention to your inner dialogue and make a conscious effort to replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your strengths, your talents, and your unique gifts. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small, and give yourself credit for all the ways you're growing and evolving. Set boundaries. Learning to love yourself means learning to set healthy boundaries. It means saying no to things that don't serve you and yes to things that do. It means surrounding yourself with people who lift you up and support you, and letting go of those who drain your energy or bring you down. It means honoring your own needs and desires, even if they don't always align with what others want from you. Practice forgiveness. Holding on to anger, resentment, and bitterness only hurts you in the end. So practice forgiveness both for yourself and for others. Let go of the past and focus on the present moment. Remember that everyone is doing the best they can with what they have, and that includes you. When you forgive, you free yourself from the weight of negative emotions and create space for love and healing to enter. Pursue your passions. When you do things you love, you tap into a deep sense of joy and fulfillment that is unmatched. So make time for your passions, whether it's painting, writing, dancing, or anything else that lights you up inside. Don't wait for someone else to give you permission or validation. Do it because it makes you feel alive, because it brings you closer to your true self. Connect with nature. There is something incredibly grounding and healing about spending time in nature. So make it a priority to get outside every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Take a walk in the park, sit by a stream, or simply stand barefoot in the grass. Let the beauty and majesty of the natural world remind you of your own inherent worth and beauty. Practice self-care. Self-care is not selfish, it's essential. It's about taking care of yourself so that you can show up fully in every area of your life. So make time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Take a bubble bath, read a book, meditate, or do anything else that makes you feel relaxed and rejuvenated. Remember that you can't pour from an empty cup, so make sure to fill yours up regularly. Celebrate your uniqueness. There is no one else in the world quite like you. You are a one-of-a-kind masterpiece with your own unique gifts, talents, and perspectives to offer the world. So instead of trying to fit in or be like everyone else, celebrate what makes you different. Embrace your quirks, your imperfections, and your individuality. Know that you are enough, just as you are, and that the world needs what only you can offer. As you start to incorporate these practices into your daily life, you may find that old patterns and beliefs start to fall away. You may find that you start to feel more confident, more empowered, and more at peace with yourself and the world around you. And that's because self-love is not just about feeling good in the moment. It's about creating a foundation of inner strength and resilience that can weather any storm. It's about learning to trust yourself, to believe in yourself, and to stand in your own power no matter what life throws your way. But the journey of self-love is not always easy. There will be times when you stumble, when you fall back into old patterns of self-doubt and self-criticism. And that's okay. That's all part of the process. The key is to keep coming back to these practices, to keep choosing love over fear, compassion over judgment, and trust over doubt. And as you do, you'll start to see your life transform in ways you never thought possible. You'll start to attract people and opportunities that are in alignment with your highest good. You'll start to feel a sense of purpose and meaning that goes beyond external validation or approval. You'll start to live a life that is truly authentic, fulfilling, and full of joy. And that's what I want for you. That's what I want for all of us. A life where we love ourselves fully, where we embrace our uniqueness, and where we show up in the world as our best, most authentic selves. So starting today, I invite you to make a commitment to yourself, a commitment to love yourself more deeply, more fully, and more unconditionally than ever before. A commitment to honor your own needs, your own desires, and your own unique path in life. It won't always be easy, but I promise you this, it will be worth it. Because when you learn to love yourself, you open up a world of possibilities that you never even knew existed. You become a force for good in the world, a beacon of light and love that inspires others to do the same. So take that first step today. Start with just one of these practices and see where it takes you. Trust in the journey and know that you are always being guided and supported by a love that is greater than you can even imagine. And remember, you are worthy of love. You are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of all the good things that life has to offer. And it all starts with learning to love yourself just as you are in this moment. So go out there and start living a life that is full of self-love, full of joy, and full of possibility. Embrace your uniqueness, celebrate your strengths, and know that you are always enough, just as you are. And as you do, watch as your life begins to transform in ways you never thought possible. Watch as you start to attract people and opportunities that are in alignment with your highest good. Watch as you start to live a life that is truly authentic, fulfilling, and full of purpose. Because that's the power of self-love. It's the key to unlocking your true potential, to living a life that is full of meaning and purpose. And it all starts with a simple choice, the choice to love yourself, fully and completely, just as you are. So make that choice today. Choose to love yourself more deeply than ever before. Choose to honor your own needs, your own desires, and your own unique path in life. And watch as your world begins to change in ways you never thought possible. Because when you love yourself, you create a ripple effect that touches everyone and everything around you. You become a source of light and love in the world, a beacon of hope and inspiration for others who may be struggling to find their own way. And that's what the world needs more of. It needs more people who are willing to love themselves fully, who are willing to embrace their uniqueness and share their gifts with the world. It needs more people who are willing to stand in their own power, to trust in their own inner wisdom, and to live a life that is authentic and true. So if you're ready to take that step, if you're ready to start living a life that is full of self-love and self-acceptance, then I invite you to join me on this journey. It won't always be easy, but I promise you this, it will be worth it. And as you take those first steps, as you start to incorporate these practices of self-love into your daily life, remember that you are not alone. Remember that there is a whole community of people out there who are on the same path, who are cheering you on and supporting you every step of the way. Because the truth is, we're all in this together. We're all here to learn, to grow, and to evolve. And when we come together in love and support of one another, there's no limit to what we can achieve. So reach out to others who are on this path. Share your stories, your struggles, and your triumphs. Celebrate each other's successes and offer comfort and compassion when times get tough. Know that you are part of a larger tapestry, a web of love and connection that spans the entire globe. And as you continue on this journey of self-love, remember to be patient with yourself. Remember that growth is not always linear and that there will be ups and downs along the way. But trust that every step you take, every challenge you face is an opportunity for learning and growth. And when you find yourself struggling, when you find yourself falling back into old patterns of self-doubt or self-criticism, remember to come back to your breath. Remember to come back to the present moment and to the simple practice of loving yourself just as you are. Because the present moment is all we really have. It's the only place where we can truly experience love, joy, and connection. And when we learn to be fully present, fully alive in each moment, we open ourselves up to a world of possibility and potential. So take a deep breath right now. Feel the air filling your lungs. Feel the energy of life flowing through your body. And as you exhale, let go of any tension, any stress, any fears or doubts that may be holding you back. Know that in this moment you are exactly where you need to be. Know that in this moment you are loved, you are supported, and you are whole just as you are. And from this place of wholeness, from this place of love and acceptance, allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to imagine a life that is full of purpose and meaning, a life that is full of joy and fulfillment. What does that life look like for you? What are the things that make your heart sing, that light you up from the inside out? What are the gifts and talents that you have to offer the world, the unique contribution that only you can make? Allow yourself to dream big, to imagine a life that is beyond your wildest dreams, and know that this life is not only possible, but it is your birthright. It is what you came here to create, to experience, to share with the world. And as you hold this vision in your mind's eye, as you feel the excitement and the joy that comes with living a life that is truly authentic and aligned, know that the universe is conspiring in your favor. You know that every step you take, every choice you make is leading you closer to this vision, to this life that you were meant to live. So trust in the journey, trust in yourself, and trust in the love and support that surrounds you. Know that you are never alone, and that there is always a way forward, even when the path may seem unclear. And as you continue to walk this path of self-love and self-discovery, remember to celebrate your successes no matter how small they may seem. Remember to acknowledge the progress you've made, the fears you face, the challenges you've overcome. Because every step you take matters. Every choice you make is a reflection of your commitment to yourself, to your own growth and evolution. And when you celebrate these choices, when you honor your own journey, you send a powerful message to the universe that you are ready for more, ready for all the good that life has to offer. So keep going, keep taking those steps, keep choosing love over fear and trust over doubt. And know that as you do, you are not only transforming your own life, but you are also inspiring others to do the same. Because when you live a life that is full of self-love and self-acceptance, you become a beacon of hope for others who may be struggling to find their own way. You become a living example of what is possible when we learn to love ourselves fully, when we learn to embrace our uniqueness and share our gifts with the world. And that is the greatest gift you can give, not only to yourself, but to all those whose lives you touch. It is the gift of love, the gift of acceptance, the gift of being fully and authentically yourself in every moment. So let your light shine, let your love flow freely, and trust that as you do, you are making a difference in the world, one person, one moment at a time. And know that I am here with you every step of the way. Know that I am cheering you on, supporting you, and believing in you, even when you may not believe in yourself. Because I see the greatness within you, the unlimited potential that lies within each and every one of us. And I know that when we learn to tap into that potential, when we learn to love ourselves fully and share our gifts with the world, there is nothing we cannot achieve. So keep going, keep shining, and keep loving yourself more and more each day. And watch as your life begins to transform in ways you never thought possible. Remember, you are worthy of love, you are worthy of acceptance, and you are worthy of all the good that life has to offer. And it all starts with learning to love yourself just as you are in this moment. So take that first step right now. Choose love, choose acceptance, and choose to believe in yourself fully and completely. And watch as your world begins to change, one moment, one choice at a time. I believe in you, and I am here to support you every step of the way. And together we can create a world that is full of love, full of acceptance, and full of possibility. So let's do this. Let's start living a life that is full of self-love, full of purpose, and full of joy. Because when we do, there's no limit to what we can achieve together. And as we continue on this journey of self-love and self-discovery, let us remember to be kind to ourselves, to be patient with ourselves, and to trust in the process of growth and transformation. Because the journey of self-love is not always a straight line. There will be ups and downs, twists and turns, moments of clarity and moments of confusion. But through it all, we must remember to stay true to ourselves, to stay committed to our own growth and evolution. And as we navigate this journey, let us also remember to reach out for support when we need it. Whether it's a trusted friend, a family member, or a professional therapist or coach, having someone to talk to, someone to share our struggles and our triumphs with, can make all the difference. Because we were never meant to do this alone. We were never meant to face the challenges of life in isolation without the love and support of others. And when we learn to open ourselves up to that love and support, when we learn to ask for help when we need it, we create a network of care and compassion that can carry us through even the toughest of times. So let us be there for each other. Let us lift each other up, and let us remind each other of the love and the light that resides within us all. Because when we come together in this way, when we create a community of love and support, there is nothing we cannot overcome, nothing we cannot achieve. And as we continue to walk this path of self-love, let us also remember to be mindful of the words we speak, both to ourselves and to others. Because our words have power, they have the ability to heal or to harm, to uplift or to tear down. So let us choose our words wisely, let us speak to ourselves with kindness and compassion, and let us speak to others with love and understanding. Let us remember that we are all on this journey together, all learning and growing and evolving in our own unique way. You're walking down the street, minding your own business, when suddenly someone bumps into you and spills their coffee all over your brand new shirt. Or maybe you're at work giving a presentation to your colleagues when your boss interrupts you and starts criticizing your ideas in front of everyone. How do you react in these situations? Do you let the anger and frustration take over, or do you remain calm and composed? You see, life is full of challenges and obstacles, and it's easy to get caught up in the negativity and let it control our thoughts and actions. But what if I told you that there was a way to rise above it all? What if I told you that you have the power to choose how you respond to the people and situations that try to bring you down? That's where the concept of acting as if nothing and no one bothers you comes in. It's a simple yet powerful idea that can transform the way you approach every aspect of your life. When you act as if nothing and no one bothers you, you're not pretending that the challenges and obstacles don't exist. You're not ignoring the reality of your situation or the people around you. Instead, you're making a conscious choice to focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. You're choosing to respond to the world around you with a sense of inner peace, resilience, and unshakable confidence. You're choosing to be the master of your own emotions rather than letting others dictate how you feel. When you act as if nothing and no one bothers you, you're sending a powerful message to yourself and to the world around you. You're saying that you refuse to be knocked down by life's challenges and that you have the strength and determination to keep moving forward, no matter what comes your way. But how do you cultivate this mindset? How do you train yourself to act as if nothing and no one bothers you, even in the face of overwhelming adversity? Here are a few key strategies that I've learned over the years. First and foremost, you need to develop a deep sense of self-awareness. You need to be able to recognize when you're getting caught up in negative emotions or allowing others to control your thoughts and feelings. This requires a willingness to be honest with yourself and to take a step back and observe your own patterns of behavior. One powerful tool for cultivating self-awareness is meditation. By taking a few minutes each day to sit in silence and focus on your breath, you can begin to quiet the noise of your mind and gain a clearer perspective on your thoughts and emotions. You can start to notice when you're getting triggered by external events and develop the ability to respond with greater calm and clarity. Another key strategy is to practice gratitude. When you focus on the things in your life that you're thankful for, it becomes much harder to get bogged down by the things that aren't going your way. Take time each day to reflect on the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Cultivate a sense of appreciation for the people, experiences, and opportunities that bring you joy and fulfillment. It's also important to develop a strong sense of purpose and mission. When you have a clear understanding of what you want to achieve in life and why it matters to you, it becomes much easier to stay focused and motivated, even in the face of setbacks and challenges. Take time to reflect on your values, passions, and goals, and use them as a compass to guide your actions and decisions. Another powerful strategy is to surround yourself with positive, supportive people. When you're working to cultivate a mindset of resilience and inner peace, it's essential to have a network of individuals who believe in you and support your growth. Seek out mentors, friends, and collaborators who share your values and aspirations and who will encourage you to keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. It's also important to develop a healthy relationship with failure and setbacks. When you act as if nothing and no one bothers you, it doesn't mean that you'll never experience disappointment or frustration. In fact, failure is an inevitable part of the growth process. The key is to view these challenges as opportunities for learning and development rather than as permanent roadblocks. When you encounter a setback or failure, take a step back and ask yourself what you can learn from the experience. What can you do differently next time? How can you use this challenge as a catalyst for growth and transformation? By reframing failure as feedback, you can cultivate a growth mindset that allows you to keep moving forward no matter what obstacles you encounter. Another important aspect of acting as if nothing and no one bothers you is learning to set healthy boundaries. When you have a clear sense of your own values, needs, and priorities, it becomes much easier to communicate them to others and to protect your time and energy from those who would seek to drain or manipulate you. This means learning to say no when necessary, even if it feels uncomfortable or goes against social norms. It means being willing to walk away from relationships or situations that are no longer serving you and to create space in your life for the things that truly matter. At the same time, it's important to approach boundary setting with a sense of compassion and understanding. Remember that everyone is fighting their own battles and that most people are doing the best they can with the resources and knowledge they have available. when you approach others with empathy and kindness, even as you hold firm to your own boundaries, you create the conditions for more positive, productive relationships. Ultimately, the power of acting as if nothing and no one bothers you lies in the realization that you are the master of your own mind and emotions. No matter what challenges or obstacles you face, you have the ability to choose how you respond and to create a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. It's not always easy, and it requires consistent effort and practice. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when the negativity and chaos of the world around you feels overwhelming. But by staying committed to your own growth and development, and by surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people, you can cultivate a mindset of resilience and inner peace that will serve you in every aspect of your life. So the next time someone or something tries to throw you off course, remember that you have a choice. You can choose to get caught up in the drama and negativity, or you can choose to act as if nothing and no one bothers you. You can choose to focus on your own goals and aspirations and to keep moving forward with confidence and determination. And as you continue to cultivate this mindset, you'll start to notice a shift in the way you show up in the world. You'll find that you're able to navigate challenges and setbacks with greater ease and grace, and that you're able to create more positive, meaningful relationships with the people around you. You'll also find that you're able to access a deeper sense of inner peace and fulfillment, even in the midst of life's ups and downs. When you act as if nothing and no one bothers you, you're not denying the reality of the world around you. You're simply choosing to focus on what matters most and to create a life that aligns with your deepest values and aspirations. So embrace the power of this simple yet profound idea. Start each day with the intention of acting as if nothing and no one bothers you, and watch as your life begins to transform in ways you never thought possible. Remember that you are the master of your own mind and emotions, and that you have the power to create a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment, no matter what challenges come your way. And as you continue on this path, know that you are not alone. There are countless others who have walked this road before you, who have faced the same doubts and fears and emerged victorious on the other side. Draw strength and inspiration from their example, and trust in your own ability to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. So go forth with confidence and determination, knowing that nothing and no one can shake your inner peace and resilience. Embrace the power of acting as if, and watch as your life unfolds in miraculous and beautiful ways. The world is waiting for you to make your mark, and there's no better time to start than now. But of course, cultivating this mindset is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong practice that requires consistent effort and dedication. It's a commitment to your own growth and development, and a willingness to face challenges and obstacles with courage and resilience. One of the keys to maintaining this mindset over the long term is to develop a strong sense of self-compassion. When you're working to create a life of purpose and meaning, it's inevitable that you will face setbacks and failures along the way. You will make mistakes, and you will encounter people and situations that test your resolve. In these moments, it's easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism and negative self-talk. You might find yourself thinking things like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never be able to achieve my goals." But these thoughts are not only untrue, but they can also be incredibly damaging to your sense of self-worth and motivation. That's why it's so important to practice self-compassion and to treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would extend to a good friend. When you encounter a setback or failure, instead of beating yourself up, try to view the situation with empathy and understanding. Remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes and that failure is a natural part of the learning process. Acknowledge the pain and disappointment that you're feeling, but don't let it define you. Instead, focus on what you can learn from the experience and use it as an opportunity to grow and develop. Another important aspect of cultivating a mindset of acting as if nothing and no one bothers you is learning to let go of the need for control. So often we get caught up in the idea that we need to have everything figured out, that we need to be in charge of every aspect of our lives. But the truth is, there are many things in life that are beyond our control, and trying to hold on too tightly can actually create more stress and anxiety. Instead, focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. You can't control other people's actions or reactions, but you can control your own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. You can't control the outcome of every situation, but you can control the effort and energy you put into it. When you learn to let go of the need for control, you create space for greater flexibility and adaptability. You become more open to new possibilities and opportunities, and you're better able to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and resilience. Another key strategy for cultivating a mindset of acting as if nothing and no one bothers you is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the simple act of bringing your attention to the present moment without judgment or distraction. It's about learning to observe your thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them, and to find a sense of stillness and clarity amidst the chaos of daily life. There are many different ways to practice mindfulness, from formal meditation to simply taking a few deep breaths throughout the day. The key is to find a practice that resonates with you and to make it a regular part of your daily routine. As you begin to cultivate a sense of mindfulness, you'll find that you're better able to manage stress and anxiety and to approach challenges with greater calm and clarity. You'll be less reactive to the people and situations around you and more able to respond with wisdom and compassion. You'll also find that mindfulness can help you to cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and to connect with your own inner wisdom and intuition. When you're able to quiet the noise of your mind and tune in to your own inner voice, you'll be better able to make decisions and take actions that align with your deepest values and aspirations. Of course, cultivating a mindset of acting as if nothing and no one bothers you is not always easy, and there will be times when you feel like giving up. There will be moments when the challenges and obstacles in your path seem insurmountable, and when the negativity and stress of daily life threaten to overwhelm you. In these moments, it's important to remember that you are not alone, and that there are always people and resources available to support you. Whether it's a trusted friend or family member, a therapist or coach, or a supportive community of like-minded individuals, there are always people who are ready and willing to help you on your journey. It's also important to remember that growth and transformation are not always linear processes. There will be times when you feel like you're making great progress, and other times when you feel like you're stuck or even moving backwards. But every experience, every challenge, every setback is an opportunity for learning and growth. So keep pushing forward, even when the road ahead seems long and uncertain. Keep focusing on your own growth and development, and surround yourself with people and resources that support and encourage you. Keep practicing the art of acting as if nothing and no one bothers you, and trust in your own resilience and strength. And most importantly, remember to celebrate your successes and achievements along the way. Every small victory, every moment of growth and progress is worth acknowledging and celebrating. Take time to reflect on how far you've come and to appreciate the person you're becoming. Because ultimately, the power of acting as if nothing and no one bothers you lies not just in the external results and achievements, but in the internal transformation that takes place along the way. It's about becoming the best version of yourself and living a life that is authentic, meaningful, and fulfilling. So embrace the journey with all its ups and downs, and trust in your own ability to create a life of purpose and joy. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and support your growth, and never hesitate to reach out for help when you need it. And always remember that you are worthy of a life that is rich in love, happiness, and meaning. You have the power to create that life for yourself, one day at a time, one choice at a time, so go forth with courage and conviction, and know that nothing and no one can stand in the way of your dreams. But let's be real for a moment. Cultivating a mindset of acting as if nothing and no one bothers you is not about pretending that everything is perfect or that you never experience negative emotions. It's not about putting on a fake smile and pretending that everything is okay when it's not. Instead, it's about developing the resilience and inner strength to face life's challenges with courage and grace. It's about learning to manage your emotions in a healthy way and to respond to difficult situations with wisdom and compassion. And it's about recognizing that no matter what happens in life, you always have a choice in how you respond. You can choose to get caught up in the drama and negativity, or you can choose to rise above it and focus on what truly matters. That's not to say that it's always easy. There will be times when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel like giving up, when you feel like you just can't take it anymore. And that's okay. It's normal to feel those emotions, and it's important to acknowledge and validate them. But it's also important to remember that those emotions don't have to control you. You have the power to choose how you respond to them and to take action in a way that aligns with your values and goals. So when you find yourself feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, take a moment to pause and breathe. Remind yourself that you are not your thoughts or your emotions, and that you have the power to choose how you respond to them.